everyone. Welcome back to another edition of Painting in the Closet. I'm your host, Catherine. So today's episode is all about supply lists. These are things that I think that if you were to create your own space for art would be great additions, and things I think you need every week to come along and paint with me. So we're just going to jump right into it and get started. The first thing I think you need in your art stash is paper towels. Now, paper towels are not just used to clean your brushes and to dry things off. We also use those as a tool. So if I want to make groovy kind of impressions in a canvas, I'm going to use my paper towels. So those are kind of important to keep. I also like to keep a rag on hand. This is kind of like what I use to clean my brushes instead of using my paper towels, because let's face it, paper towels, they waste trees, and we want to be a little bit conscientious of the environment. So I use this really to help clean off my brushes. It's reusable. I throw it in the wash them up, use them again until they just get so laden with paint that they are hard and they just need to be thrown away. So the second thing I think you should keep on hand is some sort of paint palette. You have two options. You can buy yourself a reusable one, or you can use paper plates. Now, I like to have both on hand, like normal. I like to have two different things. Sometimes I put all my paint that I'm using on here, and then I'll use this to mix with. I also use this as stencils, so that'll come later. The next thing I think you should keep on hand every week is cups. Now I go to the dollar store and I buy plastic cups so I can obviously reuse them. I like the ones with the cool little expressions. Makes me happy. Make today amazing. I like to live by that. Make every day amazing. So another thing to keep along every week would be brushes. I have brushes of all sizes. I have big brushes, I have little brushes. I have flat brushes, round brushes, angled brushes, size 0 to 24. So I have a lot of variety. You can find all different kinds in packages, but quality is definitely better than quantity. Some of the other brushes, you really gotta be able to feel the brush, feel the tip of it, and see if those bristles are just going to fall apart on you if they're too hard or too soft. They make brushes especially for acrylics, so I would suggest to buy those ones. Now, paint for an artist is very important. I have all different colors. The main ones are black, white, red, green, brown, blue, yellow, orange. I have all different shades. Here is a bright red, and here is a magenta red. This one's obviously more of a true red, and this one has a touch of pink to it. So it's more on a creamy red scale than a bright red scale. Some other colors I like to keep on hand are metallics and neon colors, because when I do a galaxy, I like to add the neon colors. It really makes it pop and give you that whole true galaxy experience. Some additional things I think you should keep if you were to start to create your own art space, or you're a budding artist and you want to become an avid artist. An easel. Get one that really suits you. There are all different types. There's metal, there's stand-up, there's tabletop. I like my tabletop. I stand all day at work to paint, so I'd rather sit down, relax, and enjoy the painting experience. So another thing I think you should keep on hand are aprons. I have two of them to choose from. I have my Central Perk one, which is my favorite because I'm a Friends fan. I also have my autumn one, which always makes me happy because autumn is my favorite time of year. So it is kind of important. This is forever paint, so you really want to cover yourself up when you're painting, or just put on an old shirt. That works too. Now, sometimes I like to sketch out what I'm doing prior to painting it, and that's when chalk works. I have chalk of all different sizes, all different colors, and that's because sometimes you can't see one color on top of another, so it's like nice to have some options. I told you earlier about stencils, and when I mean stencils, I don't mean like stencils of a dog or a cat and then I'm just gonna paint it in. I like to keep different size circles for different kind of things, mostly moons. If you're going to do an explicit moon, if you're going to get real detailed into it, I like to keep those lines very sharp. So the cups that you use for water, that's great. It has two sizes right there. I like to keep candle lids. Candle lids work great as well. And of course, the paper plate. And most importantly, whether or not you're going to paint in a closet or you're going to paint in your living room, good lighting. You can't properly see color if you don't have proper lighting. So that's a must as well. Well, thanks for joining me, guys. And that's it for today's edition of Painting in the Closet. I hope you guys enjoyed that and you want to go out and purchase everything and join me for next week when I put out a new painting. Don't forget to subscribe, like, follow me, and all that good stuff, guys. I can't wait to see you next week. All right? Bye-bye.